So in tonight's video, we are going to prepare to trade the best setups at the best prices. I'm going to be walking you through the best levels to be trading at within the business. Before we get into my unique price action trade analysis and updates, let's take a listen in terms of yesterday's game plan. For those of you who did implement yesterday's game plan, you should not have had a problem going green on the day. Let's take a quick listen here. In terms of a level that I want you to be aware of in terms of the bottom floor, 553.70. You need to keep an eye on 553.70 to 554.60. That is going to be your support zone. If you are seeing, if at any point in time of the day, you are seeing green bullish 30-minute confirmations, trend reversal 30-minute confirmations in between that zone, we're going to be buying call options, man. That is our level. That is our... So, did we get the green bullish 30-minute confirmations in between that zone? Of course we did. We got the bullish 30-minute confirmations. The question is, did you decide to take action and buy those calls for a very lucrative scalping opportunity with my levels and with my unique price action trading strategy with the 30-minute confirmations? Because it was there. As you can see right here, this was the zone. The SPY was consistently bottoming at the zone in the pre-market. And then here we go. We have a green bullish 30-minute confirmation. And then as you can see, next 30-minute candle was green and bullish. You sell into the move. You set profit stops. You can leave some runners. And then as you can see again, we are back in the buy zone. You have a green bullish 30-minute confirmation. I tell you all the time at our levels, when you see these wicks, SPY likes to go back up to the wicks. Next 30-minute is bullish, and it pushed higher. So at our particular zone, to buy call options, if you use the green bullish 30-minute confirmations and you sold the rip and you set profit stops so you don't go green to red, you should have had a phenomenal green day. Now, in terms of the newly updated plan, man, let's get straight into it. So in terms of SPY, this is what I want to make very clear heading into tomorrow. We ended up closing at 553.78. Right now, we are having a nice gap down. With that being said, there's going to be a new gap that is waiting to fill above at 553.78. That is going to be our new level of interest to be buying put options. We're going to keep a very close eye on 553.78. What you need to understand about this 554 level, this is going to be make or break for the SPY. If you've been following the 20-day, 30-minute trend on the SPY, it's been consistently reversing at the gaps, but you have to be careful in terms of buying put options with this overall market. So you can keep an eye on 554, and you need to understand that this 554 is make or break. If it reacts as a resistance level, we are going to quickly drop back down to start to fill the gap that is waiting to fill below. This is where I'm going to be targeting call options with the unique trading strategy that I created at $549. So I'm looking for a gap close reversal at $549, and then there's key support right here at $548. This is the overall zone where I'm planning to buy call options using the unique 30-minute confirmation trading strategy that I've created. So this is going to be the zone for call options, 548 to 549. And then 554, this is make or break. The SPY had a gap down, this 554 level to 553.72. That's a make or break zone. If it reacts as a resistance in terms of the ladder, we're going to drop back down towards this 551, which is make or break support. And this is what I would call a gap breakdown. A gap breakdown is when you find, a stock that gaps up, and then you take the low of day. So SPY recently gapped up, and then the low of day, you could see on this day right here, July 22nd, is at $551. So if 551 cracks through, spikes back up, forms a red bearish 30-minute confirmation, then that means that it's turning that previous support into resistance. And then if you look at the overall chart, there is no support. So that's why we call it a gap breakdown, which means if this support level cracks, spikes back up, reacts as a resistance, forms a new lower high, there is no support till it really starts to fill that gap that's waiting to fill below at 549. So in terms of your overall ladder, 554, interested in doing put options if there is a red bearish 30-minute confirmation. And then below that, we're looking at 551. That's a make or break gap breakdown level. And then below that, we're looking at 549 gap close reversal to strong bullish 30-minute wick support that has not been tested at 548. That is going to be the levels heading into tomorrow. Now, in terms of just an overall ladder, 556.50, 555, 554, 551, 549, 548. We go under 548. Your next overall zone is going to be towards that 543 level. You can see right here, your next overall zone is going to be in the 543s, right? So that's the overall zone for the short-term price action analysis. In terms of the main trades where I'm interested in trading at in terms of that overall price ladder, like I said, the new gap that's going to be waiting to fill in between 554 to 553.70. And then I'm going to keep an eye on 551. That's make or break, gap breakdown support. It's in the middle. And then in terms of your best level possible for call options, I'm telling you, 548 to 549, we will be targeting call options for a gap close reversal. So we're looking at gap close reversals at 548 to 549, and then we're looking at gap close reversals at the 554 range. This strategy worked phenomenal, man. If you use this on crowd stock, I told you in yesterday's video, man, if you were self-sufficient enough to execute on the trade idea, I made it very, very clear. If you see a 30-minute green confirmation at the gap on crowd, you're going to want to buy call options, man. Look at this. Crowd ended up forming a trend reversal bullish hammer at the gap. Remember in yesterday's video, I literally told you, if you go back and watch yesterday's video, I made it very, very clear. There's a gap that's waiting to fill at 261. It's extremely oversold. It's going to be make or break. And then, of course, if you see that 30-minute green bullish confirmation, if you look today, we had a green bullish 30-minute confirmation right here. You could have been buying call options when this was at 269, selling into the rip when it hit 275. And I even said key resistance was at 275. So that's going to be the overall range for CRWD in terms of, yesterday's and how this played out. In terms of the new range, man, if we go back under 260, like I said, it's going to 248. 248, there's going to be a new gap waiting to fill below. That is going to be the next level to be buying call options. So make sure that you set your price alert at this level right here, 248, because it will likely bounce and have a very nice reversal once it hits this 248 level. It's going to be a phenomenal opportunity to make money scalping call options. And then if you see a daily or a trend reversal bullish candle on crowd, you're going to want to be swing trading call options. And then in terms of GameStop is still maintaining in the process of having a bullish gap close reversal, man. Look at this chart on GameStop. It is heating up to a T to continue to spike. We had a gap that was waiting to fill below right here at $24.65. It closed the gap, had a reversal, and then you can see it had this wick that's waiting to hit at 26. It is going to hit this wick. It's going to break above 26, and then it's going to try to continue to maintain an uptrend and bullish to that 27 range within the next 2 weeks. So keep an eye on GameStop for swing trading those call options, man. I made it very, very clear. This is in the process of having a gap close reversal and maintaining a bullish uptrend where you can sell into the move into that $27 range. It can go to as high as $28.50 to $29 within the next 2 weeks, man. So GameStop is setting up a very, very bullish. It's turning previous resistance into support. It is maintaining support. It is forming green bullish trend reversal candlesticks. It's got to go to $26.40 bare minimum. So there is a very nice lucrative swing trading opportunity on GameStop that you can take advantage of. And then on terms of crowd, I told you 248. You can swing trade calls once you see the green bullish daily candle. And in terms of SPY, man, very, very simple. We're simply just waiting for the gaps, man. So wait for 554. Wait for 548 to 549. Look to play the reversals with the confirmations. And then your middle make or break level is going to be that 551 make or break in the middle, not the best fucking level. That is going to be the update. If you use the 30-minute confirmations that I taught you at these fucking levels and you enter the trades, you scalp them within 30 minutes, an hour, you set profit stops, you get stopped out for profit, you do not flip green to red, you should not have a problem making money day trading at these overall levels. So with that being said, that is going to be the update for SPY. I'm going to be very interested, like I said, buying that dip and buying those call options, man. And just understand that 551 is a make or break level. So 551, make or break support, and then the gap, 549 to 548, want to buy call options there. So for those of you who are interested in joining my secured private organization, it's going to be the first link down below within the description where you do get real-time access to all of our trades. It's alerted in 100% real time. So it's going to be the first link down below in the description if you would like to trade with us. With that being said, I'm going to be signing off.